Hey, let's go ahead and get started with a reading for you guys. And I am going to say I've already pulled the cards on this, and I feel like this is a very specific reading, okay? This is not going to be for everyone, but you'll know if this is your story. So when I pulled the cards, I asked, what is the theme of this reading? And it says, why? I'm going to read you this card, okay? It says, motives driving intentions. The power of knowing the why. There is a great power in understanding your motives right now. The oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. Okay? So a lot of the time we always ask ourselves, why? Why is this happening? But I feel like you need to understand, or why did this happen to me? What is this teaching you? What is this situation teaching you? We don't always know why we engage in the relationships the way that we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this and why did I say that? And spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today, or your loved ones. This is not just a romantic relationship, but could be with your children. It could be with a friend. It could be with a coworker, okay? But at the end of the day, you need to sit down and think about the motives behind your decisions. So this is what is starting off the reading. So I asked, okay, well, what energy do they need to take on in order for this to become clear? And Spirit said, hold your vision. So maybe this is a vision that you have for yourself, or this is a vision that you sometimes we get put in situations, and I'm going to say, because I'm looking at the cards right now, this could definitely be about someone in your life. A lot of the time we see better for other people than they can see for themselves. And we ask ourselves, like, why are they with that person? Or why are they doing that thing? Or why are they using those substances? Or why are they making the decisions that they're making? Okay. And Spirit says, even though you have this vision of what you feel for that other individual, hold that. Hold that vision, especially if the motivation is for their highest good. And I say that because there's quite a few people in this reading. We've got a King of Swords. We have a King of Wands. And we have an Emperor. Now, that does not mean that these are just men. You could be a woman acting in your masculine. So let me go ahead and get started and explain these cards to you. Okay? This is a fucking story. So how you're showing up is the Four of Swords is the overall energy. You are on guard. You are ready to fight. Okay? But you're holding back. See how she's just in the shadows? Like she's watching, but she's got her sword drawn and she's got three other swords right in front of her. And those three swords are, if you think about the Three of Swords, the Three of Swords is all about pain. It's about severance. It could be about a third party getting involved in something. And now you are on guard and you are ready for a fight. Okay. You look at her and she is like, take no prisoners, take no shit. Like, I've had enough. And so she's like hanging in the balance, but she's ready to go at any point in time. And the reason for this is because there's something that she's worried about. Okay. And I feel that there's something that is keeping you up late at night, something that has been stressing you out. It could be multiple things, but it has to do with something, some type of communication, because swords are about our thoughts, our beliefs, our perceptions, the way we communicate with ourselves and the way we communicate with other people. So what's crossing this, I ask, well, what is this situation about? And it's about this Five of Pentacles. And it's about a feeling of lack, okay? Now, when we talk about what the motivation is for this individual, I feel like they're motivated by love. I feel like, again, it comes back to somebody that they love, somebody that they care about, and somebody that they're trying to protect. This is a protection card. Normally in the original Rider-Waite Tarot, you see the Four of Swords with the person lying down with their sword over them and three swords beneath them, and they're ready to grab a sword at any point in time. Okay? But they still have their armor on, so they're ready for a fight, but at this point they are praying. But in this card, that's not the case. This person is being protective. And why are they protective? Because somebody that they love is being affected. And I feel like this is the motivation, and this is what that vision is. It's made from love. When we love somebody, it's like with our children, right? And I say that because we do have the Page of Swords over here in the hopes and fears. And you could be fearing for one of your own children. Maybe your child is in a relationship that is less than par, and you are really worried about this person. And it's like you've got your sword drawn, and that other person's got their sword drawn. And right now, I just feel like it's not equal playing field. That's what I'm getting. It's not you look here and it's not an equal playing field. Now, what I want to say is, with the King of Swords here, I feel like, you are using your logical mind, but you could be fighting with somebody who is just ruthless. Okay? I want to pull a card on that King of Swords real quick and see, it's not an equal playing field. You've got a King of Swords who sees everything, who's very intellectually, inclined, who can see the forest through the trees. He's not a fucking stupid man by any means. And then you got this little kid. So again, I feel like this could have something to do with a parent and a child, okay? Because we also have the Emperor over here who is overlooking the children. So with that said, I am seeing that there has been some type of communication that has come in. I feel like it's very immature. I feel like it could be a lot of like back and forth, just, like it's almost like you're not able to get your point across to this individual, okay? Because this individual, they could show up. Maybe they are an adult, but they have the mind of a child, okay? And maybe that's just how they see the world, even though it's like on the outside, they appear to be, intelligent, and they appear to be, somebody who is older, but deep down inside, they're just like this little kid. All right. So what's on your mind is the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands. It's like you're wanting to take action, and what I'm getting out of this is that there's some type of a wish that you have for this individual. And I feel like, I look at this King of Wands here and look how smug he is. It's almost sickening. Like this person is like, haha. It's almost antagonistic. It's like they're sitting there with their wishes fulfilled. And this could be the other party, because I am seeing like a third party situation here, and where this other party is just sitting there and like, maybe this is just the way that you see them. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's what they are, but this may be the way that you see them. And for others of you, this very much is the way that they are. Okay. Everybody's going to have their own effect in this reading. So you'll know your story if this resonates. So that's how this person is really looking at the situation, like, I've got it all. But really, deep down inside, they don't have everything because we have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, in the upright, the 10 of Pentacles is like, the happy family. You've got, the young kids all happy. We've got, the grandbaby here. We've got granddad. We got the dog, the white picket fence, the nice house. It's the family tree, it's the things that have been built up long term. And it's, having the respect of the family. And right now, I feel like the family is being turned upside down because of it. And I think loyalties are also in question over this situation. Okay? I do feel like loyalty is like, and I am getting almost like the Ace of Cups, like, this isn't funny, guys. Like, this is our emotions. This is where, you can't pour from an empty cup. And I feel like this situation, like, yeah, you have love and that's what your driving force is. But there's no love in this situation right now. There's love for the person that you're trying to protect. But right now, I feel like you are being tested. Okay. You are absolutely being tested in this situation. Now, how others are seeing you. Okay. I almost get like somebody here doing some type of spell work. We've got the power of 3. Okay. Looking up at the moon. There is, I almost get somebody here doing some type of, magic. Okay. Which sometimes we have to do, but make sure that whatever your intentions are with the Y card is what you're, that you're acting from a space of love. Okay. That is the biggest thing. You're going to have to act from a space of love. If, and sometimes spell work is just somebody, putting out the intentions like, I have this vision for this individual. And of course, we all have free will and we never want to stand in where we are not welcome. But if you are doing it because your intentions are pure, then the universe will, abide. And it's funny because the universe just showed me all these stars. And so I do feel like you are activating some type of an intention into the sky, because I also see that here. They're almost, and they've got their arms up and they're like, God, spirit, universe, archangels, ancestors from the pure white light, like, help us break this cycle. And I see this eclipsed moon here, and the eclipsed moon is like eclipsing something out, eclipsing someone out, eclipsing, maybe this person has a drug addiction or an alcohol addiction, or just an addiction to this person, and or the other person is obsessed or addicted with them. And there's some type of chaos in the family or in this situation. And I say family because, again, we have the 10 of Pentacles here. And the 10 of Pentacles is all about the family. It's the family tree, and where is our loyalty in all of this? For others of you, this is about, a reconciliation. Do we allow it to rise, or is it time for it to die? Because in the original Rider-Waite, this is the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is all about, like, it's either a reconciliation, and breathe new life into it, or it's time to let something die. Okay? And with having the eclipse here, it's asking the universe to eclipse out something that doesn't belong. Someone that doesn't belong. And Spirit says, hold your vision. Hold your vision. We're halfway there. We still have a full set of eclipses that are going on in Libra right now. And my nose just started itching when I said that. It's in Libra and Aries. So Libra is all about relationships, partnerships, one-on-ones, BFFs, roommates. And the South Node is there. And South Node says that there is no equal balance in this relationship, then you must let it go. But a lot of the time, because it's what we've done in a past life, we hold on to that because it's what's familiar. And it's scary to go towards the North Node. And the North Node being in Aries, which is all about being selfish, being independent, and not being afraid to be alone. And instead of being in some type of chaos where there's all kinds of arguments and stress, and, maybe someone here also is losing money, because Pentacles can also be about our finances. And when we're in the wrong type of a relationship, it will deplete our finances. It will start taking things away from us. You got to think about that. You know, so if you're noticing that, you know, things are disappearing around you and you have more bills than you do money and your car's breaking down and you're, you know, somebody broke the window at your house and now you got to pay to have that fixed and you got all these things that are coming out of the woodwork. Venus is both sides of the same coin, and Venus rules Libra and partnerships and our material belongings. So Venus is both love and money. And if there is not a balance in both, when I see this Ace of Cups here, but I also see the Five of Pentacles, yeah, you may love this person, but this person is depleting your energy, taking away from your time. And not only do you have the Five of Pentacles that is your challenge position, you know, I feel like this person is depleting your finances because 10 of Pentacles, somebody's going to end up writing you out of the fucking will. Whatever that means for you. And maybe that's a physical will, or they're just writing you out of the family. Or this person is driving a wedge between you and your family. So in the environment, we have the Emperor. And I will say that the Emperor is a crossed over father figure who is still in the background watching over the children. And this father figure is an active participant in whatever is going on here with this karma card. So you will reap what you sow in relationships. As above, so below, as within, so without. And that's what this card is representing. As above, so below, as within, so without. And I feel that in the environment, this person, okay, for those of you who this resonates with, is going to help you. But you are going to have to ask for that help and be open, because again, we have free will. Our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors cannot step in unless they are asked, unless they are summoned in. And that's where the summoning comes from. For others of you, this is about, if this is not a crossed over father figure, this person is you taking back your power. And masculine or feminine, we all have it within ourselves. And sometimes we tap more into our masculine than we do our feminine. And I am seeing that here. I do see feminine energy, but I also see the very, very hefty masculine energy here. And this person is sitting there in a chair in their armor. And they are watching over these children. Like he's ready to go to battle for his children. He is ready to go to battle for the ones that they love. Now, the hopes and fears. Fighting with this person. You look at them, they've got their fucking sword drawn. And I feel like you cannot lower yourself as an emperor to a page. A page goes out and does what the emperor tells them to do. So I feel like what's going to end up happening is you may end up, it's like, look at how he is. Look at his demeanor. And look at this brat, okay? You don't come up against an emperor because an emperor has an entire empire. And they have warriors. And they don't have to go into battle unless they are made to go into battle. But they can send their warriors out into battle. And I'm going to be honest with you, whether the warriors are actually physically here on this earth or they're in the spirit realm. Here comes the Calgary. And we have the Knight of Wands here. And the Knight of Wands, it's coming into battle. They've got their, you know, they don't have a sword. They're coming in with a wand. So it's almost like they're going to smack this person right over the fucking head. But there is some type of information or somebody is riding in to save the day. If that's what has to happen. Somebody could be traveling in to come and see you. And right when I said that, a feather is literally floating into the room right now. And if I wasn't so worried about shaking the bed. Oh my God, it's coming towards me. Oh my God. Hold on. Okay. No, my God. Here's another one. Here's another one. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Let me see if I can grab this one. Feather. You guys, I can't even make this up. I'm telling you. You can't even make this up. Thank you, Spirit. If that was not a fucking message, help is on the way. So I wanted to clarify this, because I wanted to see what is this person being sent in for, or this ancestor, okay? What are they going to do? And this is what I got. And I love this. We got the shadow side, which in the original Rider-Waite Tarot is the devil. They are riding in to come and battle this devil. Whatever fear you have, whatever obstacle, fear no more. Because your spirit team is literally coming in to help you. Now, whether this, again, is someone physical or this crossed over loved one who is still watching out over his children, just because they're gone, they are still source energy and they can still fuck shit up. So, you always want to pay attention to who you're fucking with, because you never know whose spirit team you're dealing with. And some of us have some pretty fucking powerful angels on the other side. Call in Archangel Michael too, because he will fucking help you. And what is he going to help you with? Moving on to calmer waters. This is where you have learned the lesson. You have learned everything you need to know. And you see those wings. This is like the wings of Mercury. You are now learned the lesson. This is being sent up to the heavens. You see the heavens here in the background. All the confusion, because clouds can represent confusion, is going to clear up. You see the light over here? There's going to be a light shown on all of this. And this is where we go out of the darkness comes the light. See the light here? And you see the light shining through back here. You're going to be able to see the bigger picture. Fear not, Spirit says, because you are going to be moving. See how the waters here are choppy? This has to do with your emotions. With that Ace of Cups, this is because it's a very emotional thing for you. Now, you could be also talking to this King of Wands and, this King of Wands and this King of Swords, okay? And they're giving you advice, on what to do. And that's how you're going to end up moving on. And look at what you're moving towards. Happiness. Celebration. Fours are all about structure, stability, foundation, and family. Fours are connected to the Emperor. You see the Emperor here. So again, it's the masculine. It's the father figure. That father figure is a very powerful force to be reckoned with. So whether he's here on Earth or not, or possibly you're an Aries, you could be sometimes the latter, a Taurus, or this could be someone that you know, okay? Or you could just be tapping into this very powerful energy. You've overcome a lot of other obstacles in your life. Trust me, when I see the mountains back here, you've overcome so much when it comes to your children. This is going to be a heavy burden, yes. But sometimes we also have to stand back and just watch over them and hope for the best. And just know that the darkness only gets so much time before that light is shown on them and before help finally comes in. And I'm telling you, the Calgary is on its way. So I do feel like somebody will be traveling in, because we do have cards of travel. You may have somebody who is at a distance from you come in to help you, and there could be some type of a celebration. They could be coming in for, a family reunion. But I feel like this person or this situation, if this is an outside person, I feel like this person's here are being sent in to really help. And I really feel like there's going to be a major change here. Wow, you guys, this is an intense reading. I know it's a long one, but again, hold your vision, hold back. Don't let this person bring out the worst in you, because things will only get worse. Okay? Do what you need to do, but don't be afraid to ask for help. Whatever that means for you. And again, I feel like for some of you, you will be doing some spell work. Just make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons and you have the right intentions. And I feel like for a lot of you, your intentions is for your family. I love you guys all so much. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Please like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. Also, please remember that these readings are timeless. So therefore, you could be going through this experience now, but it could take months for this to all work itself out. And Spirit just showed me the phases, okay? The phases of the moon. So it has something to do with the cycles of the moon and these eclipses. I love you guys all so much. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram under Peace Unhinged Tarot and The Footsteps to Peace. Love you guys all so much. Take care.